It is a form of resistance to actually laugh, especially when you laugh in face of oppression and authority.
I first saw The Time That Remains when I was in film school back in 2009, and I remember being genuinely confused by what it was trying to do. On the one hand, it's a personal and tragic story about a Palestinian family living under Israeli rule. But instead of a realistic historical drama, we get a Wes Anderson-style comedy. The story itself is autobiographical and historically true, but the style makes it feel fictional, almost fantastical. And there's a reason why director Elia Suleiman chose this style.
In ghettos, when we reach that despair, we turn this despair into humor for the sake of resisting finality.
Oppression results in despair and a loss of hope, and one way out of this despair is to transform these circumstances into humor. Tragedy becomes comedy. And this act, ironically, resists the very oppression that's causing the despair. It reclaims a sense of power and dignity. Instead of pitying these characters, we relate with them. For better or worse, a narrative structure that categorizes one side as a helpless victim and the other as an evil oppressor results in pity for the victims and hatred for the oppressors. There's an othering of both groups involved, a feeling that that could never be me. I could never do something so horrible, or conversely, I could never be in such a powerless position. Suleiman instead creates a beautiful aesthetic and a relatable humor in the midst of tragedy. And this makes you accept that these people are a lot like me. That could be my family. And Suleiman has a name for this act of transforming a tragic situation. He calls it extending time vertically.
The humor of a ghetto stems partially from the necessity to extend time and to gain